Hello and welcome to this short video on how to effectively revise for maths exams. So today I'm going to talk you through some effective strategies for how you can revise for maths. Now you may be a parent or guardian, you may be a student yourself watching this video. Either way, I do hope that you get something useful out of it that can help support you with your maths revision. Now, the most effective strategy that you can implement for revision in maths is practice. Practice, practice, practice. Maths is not a subject where we learn information to write about and evaluate. Maths is a subject where we have an underlying skill, for example, multiplying or dividing fractions, all right? And then that underlying skill, we need to be able to assess where we would need to implement that skill. It's a subject where you need to be able to read a question, identify what skill is needed to solve that problem, and then apply that skill to thus solve the problem. The best way to build both confidence and ability to do this is with practicing GCSE math style questions. In this short video, I will talk you through some of the websites that are readily available to help you if you're a student watching this, or your child if you're a parent or guardian watching this, to revise and practice those skills needed to tackle GCSE maths exams. These websites include both tutorial videos for the underlying skill. So, for example, you needed some help adding fractions, all right? Looking at a video for that. And then as well as application of that skill across a variety of different questions. And these websites have also got a bank of GCSE style questions. So fantastic for that practicing of applying the skills across a range of situations. So let's have a look. We've got 4 websites here that we recommend. We've got Corbett Maths at the top. We've got Maths Genie here. We've got the GCSE Maths Tutor and MathSpot. So I'm going to talk you through, firstly, let's have a look at Corbett Maths. So this is the Corbett Maths website. Now, what you will see here at the top is videos and worksheets. Now, videos and worksheets is an alphabetically listed repertoire of essentially every topic that could be tested at GCSE level. So, for example, you wanted to have a look at algebra. You wanted to look at using indices. So, I'll click onto that video. All right. And here I've got...
In this video, we're going to look at laws of indices, and we're going to look at laws of indices up to the foundation paper.
Okay, so in this video, we've got an explanation, for example, of all of those rules. It's a tutorial video, essentially, that talks you through those questions, talks you through how to apply those skills and what those skills are. And the next, hang on, where was I? Practice questions, all right, in this link here. Practice questions is GCSE style questions using those skills. So scroll through, here's some questions. There is also links to answers. Wait, perhaps there's not on this one. You can access the answers online, or if your child, or if you brought those into school to your teachers, they would be more than happy to mark them. All right. Let's have a look at Maths Genie. So Maths Genie is yet another free website, okay? So up the top here, you've got a bar along here. We've got GCSE revision. So let's go to this section. I don't really want that, Google. Okay, so Maths Genie breaks up the subjects into grades. Okay, so these are all of your grade 1 topics with when you click. Okay, so let's scroll down a little bit further than grade 1. So we've got grade 2 here, grade 3, let's, for example, have a look at error intervals. So what I can do here, okay, so I've got the error intervals video here. Should I want to click that? Right, this would explain to me what that is, how that works, what that skill looks like, and how to apply it. Right, I can then come back here. Right, I want to have a look at error interval exam questions and practice those skills. So now I go down here, I'm scrolling through. You know, if I were a student revising, I would be practicing this skill. When I finish that booklet, I can then come back here and I can have a look at my solutions. Your answers, you can then mark yourself and get that instant feedback. So that's the individual topic revision section of Maths Genie. On Maths Genie, we've also got Edexcel exam papers. All right, now St. Mark's uses Edexcel as our exam board. So I selected Edexcel, right? If we were another school, we could use these, but we use Edexcel. So St. Mark's always uses Edexcel, or we use it in maths actually, sorry. Now, paper 1, paper 2, paper 3. Now, what we've got here is a sample of exam style questions, okay? And what we've also got here is, so this is my practice paper, okay? Or past exam paper. So you can see GCSE style questions, you can see what the exams look like. Now, when I come back here, this link here, MS, this is mark scheme. Now, the mark scheme is how we obviously mark your assessments or your exams. However, there's also an answers, okay, which shows you worked examples of these questions and how you would work them out. So this is really, 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 it's really important when you are practicing that you do actually check your work against existing and or model responses. But also what we've got here is actually a walkthrough of the paper. Now, a walking, talking mock might be what you've heard this referred to. And it essentially walks you through the whole entire paper and discusses how you would approach these questions. A fantastic revision resource. Let's come back to the GCSE Maths Tutor. Now, the GCSE Maths Tutor is a website that's targeted and geared more towards the higher end of the foundation paper as well as the higher tier. So you can see here across the top, we have got grades 4 to 5. Now, the foundation tier, the highest grade that is assessed on that paper is grade 5, whereas higher assesses grade 4 to grade 9. Okay, so we've got here grade 4. So, for example, there is a fantastic video here on revision, okay, everything you need to pass your Maths GCSE if you were aiming for a grade 4 or a grade 5 in the GCSE. This video could be a good place to start if you were unsure of what to revise or if you have an exam coming up and you wanted to get some last minute revision in. Now, also what we've got here are videos broken up into each section. I'm not sure why that's not loaded. Nope, there we go. Okay, so anything under a grade 4 or 5, what we've got here is revision videos. So if you were not sure about how to approach that, you could click into the video, watch the skill. There would also be questions. Now, grade 6, grade 8 to 9, same concept, all of those topics broken up with tutorial videos. Fantastic revision resource. In the quick revision section, you have got... In the quick revision section, you've got your entire GCSE overviews for grade 4 to 5, grade 6 to 9. Now that's the whole GCSE in 2 hours, like the video that was there before, as well as all of these summary topics. So ratio and proportion, probability, statistics, geometry. There are also practice papers on this website. However, as it stands, they have only got paper 1, paper 2, and paper 3 for hire, and there are no foundation papers at the time of me making this video. Now, MathSpot. I've specifically directed you to a section on the MathSpot website where we can create our own practice papers, okay? Now, using these practice papers, so for example, up here, if I were looking for hire, okay, if I were in the hire tier, I can specifically select that I want it to look at geometry and measures. I can specify which AO I want. So AO1 is your knowledge, AO2 is application, and AO3 is the application and the reasoning section. So having that mathematical reasoning. So for example, if I wanted to create myself quite a challenging paper as a higher student, I would select AO3. I can specify if I want calculator or non-calculator. So let's make a calculator paper. And I want 10 questions. I'm just going to go in here. I'm going to create paper. Fantastic. Got myself a number of questions to have a go at. I could print this, do it myself. And then there is also an option for solutions. No, your solutions are at the bottom. So there's your mark scheme at the bottom down here. So once you've done that, you then can come back in and mark yourself. But this is definitely one that you can have a play around with using foundation, higher, crossover. Crossover subjects are those grade 4-5 topics where they are on the foundation paper, but they are also at the start of the higher paper. Now, I do hope that you have enjoyed this video and that you have taken something from it about how to approach revising for maths. These are the 4 websites again. Good luck. And if there's anything that you need in terms of revising, please do ask your maths teacher or your child's maths teacher. Thank you very much.